Hey y'all. Hey everybody. It is Friday. You know what that means? Of course you do. It is Sisters Cafe. So I'm going to share this because right now we're only live on the YouTube page and the Sisters Cafe page. So I'm going to share it because I don't think y'all be going to the Sisters Cafe page. I think you guys get most of the information from the regular page, right? Possibly. Possibly not. Anyway, I'm not staying on here long. You know how I do. So we're gonna get on here. I'm gonna say hey, see how your week was, talk about some things, give away some prizes. Let me stop saying that. It's not a prize. It is a prize, but it's not prizes. I am giving away cafe cups today. So come on in, share it with your friends, and let's talk about some stuff. Let's talk. Can y'all hear me okay? Is the question is the real question. So it's no big thing, no topic, no huge anything, just checking in. So for most people know first Friday of the month is Sisters Cafe Live. Now, usually we do it in the Zoom or something in a group of some sort, but today we are coming straight to you. And I keep saying we like I got a twin or something. I'm coming to you straight from the group. So we want to share it, tag your friends. Don't come in here without your cups and not empty cups, y'all. What's your favorite cafe beverage? What is your go to cafe beverage? You walk into Sisters Cafe, because there will be. You walk into Sisters Cafe and you order what? I want to know what your order would be. So it is Friday, which means we have been on the move since Monday, some of us more. But what have y'all been up to? How was your week? How's your mental? As I like to ask Tanisha, how's it? What's your percentage right now? Sometimes we keep moving and moving and moving, and we don't take out a minute to figure out how we feel or what we feel. And I get it because I am that person to figure out. Let me tell you, it's not really funny, but it's funny to me. And it's actually not funny. So let me stop saying it's funny. Because I could not do anything about the way I was feeling, I chose not to care how I was feeling, if that makes sense to you, to anybody. I only, for me, you can only do things about the things you can change, right? The things you can change, the things you can rearrange, the things you don't have to deal with at all. But when you when you get to a point where you can't do anything about how you feel, I mean, why talk about it? Why think about it? Why ask about it? Why do anything about it? You can't do nothing about it. So, no, that's not the way to go. But that is how that's how I used to look at it. It really, really is. But it got me through what I need to go through. However, if you continuously ignore certain signs, it could be people that may have chest pains and they decide they're not going to the doctor or anything of that sort because they have to do this or they have to do this. Ignoring chest pains can probably be a problem. It probably can be a problem at some point. So I don't know. What do you what do you do about it? What can you do about it? You can listen to your body. But let's talk about some scenarios because maybe somebody doesn't know even don't even know what I'm talking about, especially since some people haven't chimed in yet. But while y'all are chiming in, We're gonna have to make this coffee because you know I had to have a cup of something, right? Ooh, y'all hear that? You hear that? Did you hear it? That's the smooth taste of a vanilla frap. Isn't it beautiful? Beautiful. I probably shouldn't have showed that because Starbucks, you're gonna send me a check of some sort. Oh, wouldn't that be cool? I would love a 10-year supply of Starbucks. I'm gonna be honest. I'd like a 10-year supply of any bucks. Okay, that was weird. But still, wouldn't it be cool to have whatever your coffee shop is, let it be Starbucks or PJ's Coffee. What's another one? They got little moms and pops, Seven Brews. Um, what's another one? Dunkin' Donuts. They got some good coffee. They got some good coffee. They got Black Rock out here. And let's not negate the brunch spots. They be having some good coffee. I love Big Bear Diner. Is it Big Bear? Black Bear? Brown Bear? Somebody's Bear Diner. I think it's Black Bear. Is it Black? That's weird. I cannot. I see it in my head. Black Bear Diner. I thought. Anyway, if you guys know what I'm talking about, go ahead and put it in the comments. But those little places be having some good brunch places and breakfast places, like Toasted Yolk or Broken Egg, another Broken Egg, Everybody's Egg. They have kind of tried to keep up with the shops, like the coffee shops. Yeah, that's good. That's some good stuff right there. So it's Friday. What are y'all doing this weekend? Okay. Does anybody got big plans? Anybody gonna clean up? Anybody not gonna clean up? What are y'all doing this weekend? All right, so back to what we was talking about. Yes, I got distracted. I'm always distracted. But we were talking about not paying attention to how your body feels. And I was going to give an example, right? I was going to give an example, and the example being um, working. Let's use work. Let's use work as an example. You know you have to get up. You know you have to get to work, and you know you have to put in your designated hours. So why wake up and be moping around and oh my head hurts or oh I don't feel good or oh that hurts right there or oh that you gotta go to work. What you gonna do about it? So that is what I mean by some of us have trained ourselves to ignore ourselves. We have. We have. I did it for years. However, when I finally decided, oh, let's go take care of our health, then it's, oh, why didn't you come in 5 years ago? Oh, why didn't you come in 10? Why didn't you come in 20 years ago? Y'all, I got it. I don't even know if I want to share this with you, but I'm about to anyway, because we at the cafe. We be sharing stuff. But I have a tetherball injury. When I was in elementary school, I jammed my middle finger playing tetherball. That was the sport then. I love tetherball. If I had one, I should put tetherball in my backyard. I think the kids would like it when I get some kids. And what I mean by get some kids, and I mean the grandkids, not get some kids like have some more kids, because we're not doing that. No, we cannot. We shall not. We shall not. Anyway, got a injury. And it was just kind of, I don't know why my parents didn't take me to the doctor. We put ice on it, we wrapped it, that was the end of that. I think a couple of weeks later, with that same finger and the rest of them, my fingers got slammed in the door. So, I mean, it's funny. That wasn't funny then, but it's funny now. But do you know it was 2018 when I went to the doctor because the finger is a little bit different than the rest of my fingers and that it hurts. My finger hurts. So I went to there and they were like, "Oh, that looks like a injury thing. You know, when did you hurt your finger?" And I told them in elementary school. And they're like, "What?" I'm like, I just never ever paid attention to it. I didn't care anymore. I didn't feel like I had time to worry about my finger. So then when I got older, and now that, I'm more health conscious and, I'm older, I'm like, can you guys fix my finger? Man, we can't do nothing about that. So ignoring a problem does not make it better. I know some of us were taught to walk it off, shake it off. I'm one of them. The whole time I raised my kids, I do, and before, I'm gonna shake it off. It will go. I always felt like it would go away. You know what I mean? And then to ignore things, they used to say it will die for lack of attention. Let it die. You know what I mean? So you ignore it until you don't feel it no more, or you ignore it until you get so used to it. And some of us do that with pain. There's certain things that hurt or have hurt, and we totally ignore it. And we get so used to being in pain, we don't even realize it's a problem. So, yes, we need to stop, see how we feel now. Don't wallow in it. Because once again, you got to go to work. You got to feed them kids. Husband need food. You got to go to church. You know what I mean? You gotta. There's so many things that we are obligated and have to do just in our everyday life. So, I mean, we can't be down and in the dumps because something is hurting, but we should pay attention. We should pay attention. We learned in that last conference about how women don't always have chest pains to as a sign of a heart attack, but they sometimes have pain in their back. So, how many of us would say, "Oh, my back hurts. Let me go to the doctor and have them check and see if I'm having a heart attack"? We wouldn't. We really wouldn't think about that. But we need to think about stuff. If something's hurting and it doesn't usually hurt, let's check it out. And Google don't count. It don't. Google does not count. Say it with me. Put it in the chat. Google does not count. By the time, we are done Googling our symptoms or what we think is wrong, we would have had so many chronic diseases and terminal illnesses before we even get to the doctor. And now we stressed, now we sad, now we scared, all that. Okay, that's a good point. Thank you, sir. Uh, one of our listeners, one of our viewers says, unforgiveness, hate, and pains go silent, but they do not go away. That was a very, very awesome statement. Can you explain what you mean? So, are you saying unforgiveness can be as a disease of some sort or an illness? What are you saying? Because I've heard that as well. The unforgiveness, hate, and pains go silent, but they don't go away. That's true. Some pains do. Some pains do. Um, and that's funny that you brought that up because there's one inside my ankle kept hurting and kept hurting and kept hurting, and I'm like, why does my ankle hurt? Like, what's going on? I go to the doctor, and this is after much walking and not staying off of my feet. So I think that made it worse. But I found out that the ligament was torn on the inside of my ankle. You think I sat down somewhere? Nope. Nope. And then I'm gonna be boohoo crying when my ankle don't get better. But I didn't do nothing to make it better, and I ignored it for such a long time. I'm ignoring it now. And then as soon as they say, ma'am, no more heels for you, oh, I'm gonna be an unhappy camper. Unhappy camper. Nobody wants to hear that they can no longer wear their shoes. Nobody wants to hear that. So that means we have to do something about it, which means we cannot just continue to ignore things. We have to, as my husband likes to say, and which is true, I'm not just he likes to say it because he likes to say it, but we must advocate for our own health. Like real talk. We are literally a number to people. They come in, we go in the doctor, they have basically 15 minutes to figure it all out or get you out or send you to somebody else. And it's a done deal. I don't think things can be fixed in 15 minutes, depending on what it is, of course. But we have to do better with advocating for our health. We have to do better with many things, but ignoring how we feel is not going to help. It really, really isn't. It really, really isn't. Okay, did you guys tag your friends already? Make sure that you tag them when you come in. Go ahead and tell me where you're watching or listening from. And if you're on Facebook or YouTube or IG or TikTok or whatever it is you might be watching from, let me know. Let me know. But no, so it's Friday and we have some stuff to talk about. So that's what we're doing. We're talking about it. Don't forget to grab your cup. Have you guys got your cups yet? Ooh, I'm matching. I'll match my cup. Actually, I don't. I don't match my cup. I match my coffee. Ooh, I got it. I need some coffee out there. All right. Our listener says you get used to it, and to others, they look healed, but the issues hurt you slowly, especially unforgiveness. It festers into bitterness, fake smiles, awkward, outward acceptance, but inside you're hating self and the object of the issue inside. And the object of the issues inside, you know, I need hooked on phonics. You guys, my husband likes to use really, really big words and little words that don't nobody know. And for a long time, I thought that he was making them up, but they're real words. They are real words. Now, I don't let him know that, but I will go Google it in a heartbeat. Or I'll be whispering, Alexa, what does this mean? And Alexa, be like, go ask your husband. He was right the first time. No, Alexa don't do that. She on my time. She on my team. However, I had to change Alexa's voice. She is no longer the regular Alexa. Now she is a very nice British gentleman. And he's kind and he's soft spoken and he doesn't have an attitude. Did you say people person? No, I was saying object. You put OBECT. So I didn't know if that was a new word or you forgot to put J. Look at that people person. See, he think he funny. He not funny. You're not funny, man. You're not funny. All right. So I've said what I was going to say. I've done what I was going to do. But I did want to encourage, real talk, I did want to encourage everyone to not ignore. Not ignore. Again, I don't mean go into this full-fledged pity party. That's not what I'm saying. No pity parties over here. However, listen to your body. Let's not our first instinct be to ignore why that hurts or why that pain is there or why that sharp feeling happened. Let's not ignore it. Let's not, because you finding something early could very well save your life. 100%. So find it, get it taken care of, listen to your body, care how you feel, check your mental, because we're not talking about just physical. Y'all cousins be tripping. So check your mental. If you find that something just stresses you out every time, there's some people you might meet where their voice just stresses you out. I'm gonna need you not to talk to them no more. Like, for real. Don't talk to them. Don't say nothing. Don't ask them nothing. Don't call them. Don't text them. Don't nothing. If it has to be something you don't have a choice with, you might want to start texting. But things that disrupt your peace as well. That's the whole thing. You do know that, right? When your peace is disrupted, your body ain't cool. That's high blood pressure. That's high sugar. You get stressed out. Your body's tensing up. Now your muscles hurt. Your head is hurting. All these just because you allow disruption in your spirit. Be peace. Go in peace. Promote peace. If at all possible, live peacefully with all men. That's Bible. We don't even do it. And that's the Bible. Like, we be ready for a fight. Like, real talk. We be ready for a fight. We be ready to cut people off. We be ready, all kinds of stuff. Just like, no, 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 no. I love it. I love it. But yeah, peace. Whatever you got to do to keep the peace. Whatever you got to do to be peaceful. Be peaceful. Stop being a riot. Stop creating chaos all the time. Let's live in peace. We got enough going on in the world, enough disruption, enough chaos, enough uncertainty. Now, that's real talk. So much uncertainty in the world. When you want to grab peace where you can grab it and keep it, like, OMG. Y'all, peace is for real. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. Peace is good. I like it. But anyway, I'm going to get off here because my husband is on the grill, y'all. We about to have some ribs. I can smell the hickory smoked chips. I don't know what he got on there, but it smells really good. It smells really, really good. I think I'm going to go downstairs and create some barbecue sauce. Yep, that's what I'm about to do. Create me some. And if it tastes real good, I'm going to bottle it up and sell it. After I let y'all try it, I need some taste testers. I don't know who would taste it. Y'all gonna taste it for me? But anyway, I'm gonna get off here. You guys, thank you for your time. Thank you for being here, and thank you for listening, and thank you for sharing. And if you catch the replay, #replay, and you can still participate. You can still participate, but remember, you got to be live to win a cup. So you can't catch the replay and win a cup. So advocate for your health. Pay attention to your body. Oh, wait. Shout out to everybody I had brunch with this week. Y'all, this week was brunch week. I am super excited, but shout out. I enjoyed it. It is a world full of beautiful, amazing, intelligent, knowledgeable, and very kind women in the world. And that's what Sisters Cafe is all about. I had a ball having brunch. Never mind, I'm not even gonna go there. But I'm leaving because I'm gonna go create some barbecue sauce. I will talk to y'all and I will see you next time. Don't forget, just be here every Wednesday for Woman Crush Wednesday on Power Influence Radio. Guess what? I am on Daily Faith Network every night at 9 p.m. Just go download the app on your Roku channel. It says Daily Faith Network, and every night in that 9 p.m. slot. Now that is Eastern. In that 9 p.m. slot, that's 8 p.m. for you. Well, for us, I am there. I'm so super excited. You'll see the official announcement go out. But I am super duper duper excited about that. Y'all, we got so many things coming up for Sisters Cafe, and I am excited. So you'll know when I know. You'll know, but I'm super excited. But I'm getting out of here because I'm gonna go pretend to make some barbecue sauce. All right, I love you guys. I appreciate you. Go grab you a cup of coffee, and I'll holler at you next time. See you next time for another live with Sisters Cafe.